Today's topic of discussion is internal versus external value. Now, many guys in society unfortunately have been programmed by the system to focus a lot on external rather than the actual internal. Now, guys are leading with their wallet, guys are leading with materialism, guys are leading with their what they have rather than leading with who they are as a person. Now, anytime you're speaking to a woman, anytime you're filtering her, you're speaking to her for marriage purposes, you need a woman to fall in love with who you are as a man and to fall in love with the internal side of you rather than what you can give to her and what you can provide to her. The situation is, many guys today are leading with, let's say, their money, and then what happens is they get a lot of money, they accumulate it, spend several years building themselves up, they build their businesses up, they build multiple streams of income, and then they say to themselves, right, I'm gonna get married now, I'm gonna get a relationship now. They end up speaking to the woman and then they lead with the money side of it, and then what happens is the woman, she effectively categorizes him as the beta male provider and treats him as an ATM machine. So she'll get into a relationship with him, she'll rinse him dry, take all his money, and then end up filing them divorce papers. She'll just give the divorce papers in return. Next point, status. So linking back to the money side of it, he'll build his social status up. He'll try to get a woman to fall in love with who he is in society. So his status in society, or let's say he's somebody who is a top influencer, or he's somebody who is doing all this type of craziness on social media. That woman there is going to see him and look at him and be like, this guy here is somebody who needs money, he needs status, and he needs his looks and materialism in order to feel validated. Now what happens is, there's going to be a time where God is going to end up taking all those things away from him, and guess what's going to happen? The money, status, looks, materialism, that's all going to go, and then the woman's going to leave with them. And this is what the problem is. You need to get a woman to fall in love with the internal side of you and who you are as a man. So first point is, you need to be working on your purpose. So I emphasize this in all videos. You need to be working on your God-given purpose, and you need a woman to know that you're constantly working on your purpose, and your purpose comes before everything else. It comes before her, it comes before family, it comes before all these other people. This links back to the deen side of it. So the deen and your God-given purpose comes before everything else. So that's the value you provide to the world. If she tries to take you away from your purpose and tries to make you deviate from it, or if anybody else tries to take you away from your purpose, that's a big no-no. And those people there, you cut your attention with them kind of people there. You don't want them kind of people in your life, because what happens is, as soon as you've lost your purpose, by default you're going to end up losing a woman as well. So that's really important. Next point is personality. So personality, a lot of women talk about this as well. They love certain men's personality. It's because the energy that they bring. So energy, the good energy of that personality, and how that man is and how he makes her feel. So hypergamy is a feeling. So a man with a good personality, who has a charm, who is funny, who's intelligent, he's caring, he's loving, he's somebody who also has principles and boundaries. So if anybody tries to disrespect him and then tries to step on his boundaries, he's very firm. He'll not tolerate any type of disrespect. So his personality is amazing, and he's somebody who is great to be around. So that's what women really love. Next point is communication. So he's got really good communication skills. So he's somebody who is constantly improving himself, and he values relationships over the whole materialism type of stuff. So the looks, status, and all that sort of stuff. He's somebody who values good relationships with people. Next point, confidence. Now confidence, God-given confidence, comes from God only, and his confidence is really high. Now women, by their nature, by default, they have low confidence. So hence why there are a lot of women nowadays, you can see in today's society, a lot of them wear makeup and all these kind of things. They get all these injections done. It's because they have low amount of confidence. So when they come across a guy with a high amount of confidence, it's really contagious. And that woman really falls in love with him. She's like, oh, she feels really good about herself when she's around him. She's somebody who, when she has low confidence, when she's around him, her confidence will go up by default because that guy there, his energy is really good. Next point, pain and suffering. So he'll use the pain and suffering to become a better individual each and every single day. And he's constantly working on his internal. And by default, the woman's going to respect him. She's going to look at him and be like, this guy here has been through so many hardships and so many trials and tribulations, and this guy here has become the man who he is. And that woman really falls in love with that guy. She says, this guy has gone through all them trials and tribulations and has come out on the other side. So that's really, really respectable. And women who have a high amount of respect for the guy, she's going to have a higher amount of love for him. And then final point is spiritually. So many people on social media, many people in these personal growth videos, they neglect this side of it when it comes to spirituality. So spirituality goes back to God-given purpose, and it goes back to providing value and providing and working on your mission. Now your mission is to lead yourself spiritually and to lead your partner spiritually. Many guys today are not leading their partners and their women spiritually, hence why she eventually exits. So she needs a man who can lead her spiritually, and then she'll fall in love with that man even more. So that's pretty much all the points covered, and I'll see you guys in the next video.